the WNBA All-Star Game. Welcome, everyone. With Ryan Banapatemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Swiniga. This is one of the best days on the WNBA calendar.
It sure is. It's like fantasy basketball in real life. We're going to see stars align and rivals team up. These are just combinations that we would never see.
Of course, I mean, these are the most competitive players in the league, the best players in the league, so everybody wants to win. But this game is for the fans, exciting plays, free.
Here's Queen. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot. And what a great night this is for basketball fans. We've got some of the best talent in the world on the same court right here.
And it's always fun to watch players who are usually fierce opponents suit up as teammates.
One of the best parts of the All-Star game, probably the best part, you get to see different players play with each other and the chemistry between them. It's always very interesting.
Now here is Queen. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Queen misses. Here's Queen. Pass to Queen. Queen. It's good from long range.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
And in the first, little over a minute and a half in, they get it back. Queen. Tough break there. Shot after shot, but they couldn't get anything to fall. Now here is Queen. Not a lot of room. Queen. Queen covering. Now the East All-Stars with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Queen. Queen. The shot from the low post is good. And here's Queen. Another shot denied for the third time. She's 0 for 3. Here's Queen. Shoots from 8. And no good trying to use the glass. Now here is Queen. Queen covering. Queen misses. Here's Queen. Good on the three-point shot. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now here is Queen. Queen covering.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here is Queen. The 3. She's off on that one.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Queen, shot is good.
Working it nicely right there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Launches it. Queen misses.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here is Queen. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Queen. The Western All-Stars grab the miss. Here's Queen. Now Queen. 6 to shoot. And Queen pulls it down. This one for 3. And no good.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Queen misses.
The alley-oop's a great play when it works, and a terrible one when it doesn't.
It can make you look silly, that's for sure, and we got a little silliness right there.
Yeah, I think she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Here's Queen. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Takes the three. Queen misses.
A little bit hoop for her this quarter. She still hasn't gotten one, not one, to fall.
Here's Queen. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here is Queen. She's got 5. The East All-Stars with another miss. Here's the three. The three-pointer is on target.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Queen with the ball. Queen covering. Here's Queen. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Queen. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Here's Queen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Queen. Nice shot from the wing. Queen with the ball. Queen with the ball. Queen covering. Queen misses. The Western All-Stars with the lead. Now Queen. Now here is Queen. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. That shot off. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Queen. The East All-Stars with another miss. Now here is Queen. Defense is right there. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses if she gets that tricky.
And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Queen. And here's Queen. Offensive rebound. Wilson with the bucket. The East All-Stars trailing. Here's Queen. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Queen. The shot misses. Pass to Queen. Let's go. Sinks the three-pointer.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Queen. She's guarded by Wilson. Queen misses. Here's the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Puts up a 3. And Queen pulls it down.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Queen. The East All-Stars with another miss. Over Queen. And the defense really pressing up on her and made it a tough shot. Queen with the ball. Pass to Queen. Now here is Queen. Clock at 6. Shot up 2 right there. Now Queen. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars.
She still has not been able to convert a single shot from the field. Not one. It's really been a struggle for her.
Queen misses.
It's It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots.
Offensive board. Queen misses.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Queen misses.
The way she's been going this quarter, they're going to need someone else to pick up the slack.
Queen, shot is good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here is Queen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Down right now in the game, you can look at her performance as a direct indicator of why they are losing.
Number 50. Number 50. Taking 2 shots.
Down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Queen. From deep. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in. Here's Vandersloot. Here's Queen. Offensive rebound. Here's Brink. Goes up again. Taurasi. Misses the 3.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
And another miss by the Western All-Stars. Here's Milic. She's guarded by Griner. Here's Queen. Ionescu up top. And the 3 off target. Up top, Brink. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Vandersloot. Pass to Griner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off with the layup.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. The West All-Stars on top. They lead by 4. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's the second quarter, right in the thick of this All-Star game. It's already been a lot of fun. Now here's Vandersloot. Queen covering. Here's Queen. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but he got lucky.
Here's Brink. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
Down low. Here's Milic. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will take it. Lead. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Brink. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Queen misses. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Vandersloot's shot is off. And here's Queen. it up. Queen. The kick out to Ionescu. To the middle. Here's Queen. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. The drive by Diana Taurasi. And down it goes. 2 points. Now the East All-Stars with it. 8-point game. Ionescu outside. Milic. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
To the inside. Kept alive. Griner, good.
Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Griner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it.
The 3. Shoots and misses. 3 shots all come up empty. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing on the left. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Vandersloot. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Fires from deep. Queen misses.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And she makes the first.
The under-recruited going to college, called too short. Courtney Vandersloot has always had a chip on her shoulder and has always defied expectations.
So she gets them both. Now the East All-Stars with it. Trailing by 10. And the East All-Stars call time here. Of action thus far in the second quarter. From the stripe. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Such a tough assignment for the defender.
Look, she just doesn't have the size to be very effective in that matchup.
Inside. Here's Queen. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
It's been that kind of a game for her, but look, the team is still winning, so keep your head up and just try to move on and be better from this.
You know, she thought she had the clean block, but the ref saw it differently, and they called the goaltend.
And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Pass to Queen. Here's Milic. Ionescu. 6 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for her. Here's Queen. Good on the triple.
What an advantage she brings to this offense. You know, being able to drain that 3 ball really can extend a defense.
And here's Queen. From the arc. And Sabrina Ionescu with the 3.
Well, it looks like that last 3 definitely got Ionescu's attention. She goes to the arc with a purpose and drains the answer.
Here's Queen. And Queen pulls it down. The East All-Stars trailing. Ionescu outside. Tries again. Milic no good. three-pointer. Queen misses.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she can try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Queen misses.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Ionescu misses.
A good point there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
The East All-Stars with another miss. Pass to Queen. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars. Here's Queen. The second chance effort. No good at the rim.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Brink down low. Queen covering. Brink. No good with the layup. Now the East All-Stars with it. 6-point game. Village. Shot is good.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Now here's Taurasi. Queen covering. Timeout called the Western All-Stars. The Western All-Stars making the switch here. Pass to Queen. Brink. Queen covering. To stop the drought. That one doesn't drop. And here are the East All-Stars now. Trailing by 4. And here's Queen. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Queen. 5 points in the game. Pass to Taurasi. Over Queen. And the basket by Taurasi.
You have to guard all parts of the court against Taurasi. Once she crosses half court, she will score from anywhere.
Queen with the ball. Again, at Eastern All-Stars. Here's Taurasi. Over Queen. Taurasi gets the bucket.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Queen. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Taurasi. Lets it go from deep. Here's Brink. That shot is off. Like 6 others she's attempted tonight, she has but 1 basket. From downtown, Queen misses.
She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Queen misses.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Here's Queen. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The drive by Diana Taurasi. That's in, and her 4th basket of the night. She's taken 7 shots. That's a solid 57%. Pass to Queen. Now Queen. Brink covering. Queen misses. The Western All-Stars with the lead. Now here is Queen. Baseline jumper, and it's in off the backboard.
Got the D worried about her inside and kicked it out for the open jump shot. Nice pass.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Shot clock at 6. Here's Queen. Western All-Stars grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Taurasi. And Queen pulls it down.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
You know, it didn't matter if she was surrounded. She got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Taurasi can't get it to go. Now the East All-Stars with it. 7-point differential. Queen misses.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Pass to Queen. Here's Queen. Queen covering. They grab their own miss. Here's Queen. Bangs home the trifecta.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Queen with the ball. She's got 5. The layup missed. Pass to Queen. And here's Queen. Queen covering. Out to the wing. Here's Queen. Offline with the 3. Right side Brink. Now Queen. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in 3-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Pass to Queen. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. Here's Taurasi. To the paint. Queen misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Look at her. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Pass to Queen. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
From about 16, basket good.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. For 3, Diana Taurasi. No room at the end. Locked out for the 6th time in 10 attempts. Here's Queen. And she hits it. The tie of the game.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of the WNBA All-Star Game. A summer showcase for the W. Now here is Queen. Queen covering. Now here is Queen. Pass to Queen. To the middle. Wilson. Off target at the rim. Here's Queen. Now here is Queen. Queen covering. To the right side. Queen misses.
Misfires again, and the ball simply refuses to cooperate with her.
Here's Queen. Gets a three-pointer to fall. And here's Queen. To the inside. Queen. Second shot opportunity. And Queen pulls it down. Wilson outside. Right wing. Queen. The three-pointer off the mark. The East All-Stars trailing. Queen with the ball. Pass to Queen. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. No good.
Now that's how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to keep it.
Now here is Queen. Queen covering.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now Queen. Here's Queen. And Queen pulls it down.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
Here's Queen. That one is off.
A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
And the shot is good. The Western All-Stars with the lead. Pass to Queen. Now Queen. Here's Queen. And another miss by the Western All-Stars. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The offensive rebound. Got a hand on it, and she gets it back. Now here is Queen. She's covered closely.
I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance she has today.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Timeout called the Western All-Stars. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Queen. Buries the long-range jumper.
They've got a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
Let's go with a three. No good that time. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Number 50, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as she hits both shots. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Five to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Nice touch on the bank shot. Here's Queen. Pass to Queen. Fires for three. pulls it down.
Well, she can't find the range here in the second after doing a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And here's Queen. The three-pointer, no good. Down low. Queen, shot is good. Now here is Queen. Queen covering. Now here is Queen. 7 points in the game, but she gets it back. Queen for 3. That shot missing.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Queen. The 3 is up. That shot off. Now here is Queen. Guarded closely. Pass to Queen. Jacks up a 3. And Queen pulls it down.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. You know, she's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Queen covering. Pass to Queen. Wilson sets a screen. Here's Queen. That 3 off the mark.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Queen misses. Pass break the West All-Stars. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And she almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
And they got behind, but they hung in there, and they didn't let it get out of hand.
Here's Queen. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it looks like she still has some of the shooting touch that she did in the first.
Pass to Wilson. Inside, Queen. Soft touch off the glass.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She's just in a groove right now. I don't think they can stop her altogether, but you have to make her work harder than she has been.
Coming out in the court. Come on, get loud for your breakfast dance group.
Here's Queen. The East All-Stars with another miss. The Western All-Stars with the lead. Wilson outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected, and she's able to get it back. Doesn't go for her. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Queen. Off target from outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Queen. Here's Queen. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And here's Queen. Here's Queen. Here's Milic. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
The got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Out to the wing. Here's Queen. No good on the the triple. The East All-Stars trailing. Queen, shot is good.
Her game is all about speed. You saw there just how fast she can shake loose for an easy bucket.
Vandersloot outside. Here's Queen.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Tries it from the top of the key. Queen misses. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. No good from the wing. From outside the arc. The Western All-Stars grab the miss. Pass to Vandersloot. Back to Wilson. Queen with the ball. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
You can just tell that her confidence is up here in this half. And she didn't even have a single three in the first, but she has made two here in the second.
Here's Queen. Here's Milic. Wilson pulls it down. Here's the West All-Stars. Leading by 5. Vandersloot. Misses from close range. Now here is Queen. Queen covering. Really left alone that time.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Vandersloot outside. Here's Wilson. That's tipped, but she recovers it. And that's out of bounds. The West All-Stars are going to retain possession. Here's Queen. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, with her height, Reiner, a clear view of the court, and it allows her to spot open teammates.
Queen with the ball. She's got 23. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her. I talk about hurting your team. She just can't get anything to fall out there.
Goes up at the stripe. The Western All-Stars grab the miss. Here's Brink. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Now the East All-Stars with it. They trail by 6. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The rebound by Brittany Griner. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Over to the wing. Queen. Off target from three-point range.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get on court here.
The shot by Ionescu, no good. Now Queen. 12 points for her. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. Milic grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The East All-Stars with another miss. Now here's Vandersloot. She's tightly guarded. Brink a screen. Here's Queen. And she can't bank that one in. Here's Queen. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The West All-Stars on top, up 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. The final quarter of the All-Star game. What a special night on the WNBA calendar. Now here is Ionescu. Queen covering. it from outside. Here's Queen. Launches a three. That shot, no good.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Number 00. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. And good on the second, so she makes both. The Western All-Stars with the lead. For three. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Queen buries it from three-point range.
This seems like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers, though.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Deep into her bag, and has to elite with the rock.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Picked by Taurasi. For a three, and Afisa Collier cans it from downtown. The Eastern All-Stars leading. Now here is Queen. Shoots the three. She can't get that one to fall. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Covered by Ionescu. Now here is Queen. She's guarded closely. Fires the three. They get it back. Three-pointer. Ionescu can't get it to go.
One made three for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
There's the three. Drops in the tray.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Here's Queen. Milic grabs the miss.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged. And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Just 5 to shoot. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Eastern All-Stars.
She's just not been on her game. The deficit, it's really not totally on her, but she hasn't helped the situation.
The West All-Stars trailing. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Here's Queen. Here's Queen. No good on the three.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Pass to Queen. Shoots from the high post. Brink grabs the miss. Collier right side. Over Ionescu. And another miss by the Western All-Stars. Here's Queen. It's hauled in by Taurasi. Now here is Queen. The 15-footer, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Yeah, that's a high IQ pass by Taurasi to a wide-open shooter. She's got a great sense of where to send the ball.
And here's Queen. Lets the three fly. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Queen, shot is good.
Right now, the defense needs to work on closing out on her because she is beating up from outside.
Pass to Queen. And here's Ionescu. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Queen, covered by Ionescu. Queen with the ball. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
Oh, man, there's really been a change in her game compared to what we saw in the first half because she's just scoring with a lot of confidence now.
To tie it up. And Queen pulls it down. 11 feet out, and she hits it.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this. Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They got a strong game on that front, without question.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
The three nailed from three-point land.
Talk about a determined distributor. Ionescu pretty much always knows where her teammates are.
Now Queen. Pass to Queen. From the wing. And Queen pulls it down. And here are the East All-Stars now. To the inside. Brink grabs the miss. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Queen. Gets it to go from downtown.
For that three, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Pass to Queen. From downtown, the Western All-Stars grab the miss. Here's Queen. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Now Queen. Here's Milic. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The shot comes out. Cameron Brink from the arc. No luck on that one. Out to the right wing. Pass to Queen. Now here is Queen. The three is up. The shot, no good. To tie it up. Milic grabs the miss. Ionescu, left side. And it's off from three-point range. Diana Taurasi on the wing. No good. That would have tied it. Pass to Queen. The East All-Stars with another miss. And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. It's a three-point game. Right side Brink. Collier over Queen. And it's Collier missing. Now here is Queen. Pulls it from 20. Tried to bank it in, but misses. Here's Queen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And the three ball is good.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Timeout called the Western All-Stars. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another three.
Both teams making substitutions here. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Here's Queen. Pass to Ionescu. There's the triple. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The West All-Stars trailing. Queen with the ball, covered by Ionescu. Now Queen. The tray. He can't hit that time.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
For three. Over to the left wing. Queen. They get it again. Queen. Shot is good.
Perseverance, it always pays off on the offensive glass.
Here's the West All-Stars. And here's Queen. And another miss by the Western All-Stars. Here's Queen. Hits it from three-point range.
What a final quarter. We're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Shot to stop the run. Queen misses. And they convert to the clock if they want.
And calm down. Get a little breather here, too.
Ionescu, right side. Fires the three. The Western All-Stars grab the miss.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. You might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Pass to Queen. From outside the arc. Second chance shot. And Wilson gets it to go.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about leading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
And it's the West All-Stars with the ball. Here's Queen. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, the D-sack off, there's no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Drive by Ionescu. Here's Queen. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
Timeout called the Western All-Stars.
Come on, get loud for your breakers dance group.
All-Stars on D.
They're leading by 8.
Pass to Queen.
Lets the floater go.
The Western All-Stars grab the miss.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time. That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open in the front.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Play smart.
Third team foul. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock.
Pass to Queen.
The 3. Unable to get that one to go. Queen with the ball.
All-Stars getting the win.
What a great game. Anytime you get to see all these stars on the floor, it is just so special.
It was also a nice little break from the grind of the regular season. Now, our entire focus is on this stretch run. And I just got to say, I can't wait for the second half of the year.